Did you know the giant geoduck or king clam is a massive economic driver, generating over $22 million annually and fetching up to $100 per dish? It's far more than just a pricey delicacy. Today, we'll trace its fascinating journey from tiny seed to gourmet plate. The incredible journey begins inside a state-of-the-art nursery, where microscopic baby clams are treated like absolute royalty. They are pampered day and night with an endless all-you-can-eat buffet of fresh algae. But growing a premium luxury clam requires an absurd amount of patience. Spawning happens under strictly controlled conditions. The visual journey moves from a single fertilized egg to a microscopic swimming juvenile, proving that even the strangest ocean oddities start incredibly small. The baby geoducks are placed in experimental raceways. Scientists test their resilience by putting them through different water treatments, comparing ambient environments to variable low acidity conditions. It is essentially an intense boot camp for bivalves. Researchers carefully measure their metabolism, growth, and survival rates. The ones that make the cut are tiny, resembling little bits of rice scattered across the wet sand. But do not click away just yet, because seeing how these tiny grains turn into massive, goofy-looking sea creatures is a wild and fascinating ride. Before the actual outplanting, the mudflats look like a bizarre agricultural farm growing plastic pipes. These tubes protect the vulnerable babies from hungry predators. So, how do you harvest a massive, deeply rooted clam without snapping it? Fast forward 6 years and it is time for the muddy harvest. Farmers use low-pressure water hoses to melt the solid sand into a soft puddle, allowing them to gently pull the massive clams out by hand. These enormous, undeniably funny-looking geoducks are packed into crates and secured with thick rubber bands to protect their oversized shells. Hauling these heavy crates onto flat boats is an exhausting, muddy job, but the crew handles it with the synchronized rhythm of a well-rehearsed mud wrestling team. The precious cargo is logged on paper, weighed precisely, and transferred to transport trucks. Inside a crisp and clean processing facility, the geoducks are carefully packed into insulated white boxes. They are treated better than most standard airline passengers, eventually getting loaded onto a large cargo plane to travel the globe. Expert chefs transform these peculiar clams into high-end culinary art. The giant siphon is sliced wafer-thin, quickly stir-fried in a blazing wok, or grilled perfectly on wooden skewers. Plated beautifully over ice with delicate garnishes, it becomes a premium delicacy, thoroughly enjoyed by diners who appreciate the unique and crisp texture. The scenery shifts entirely, heading out on a fishing boat at a stunning sunrise for a different kind of seafood harvest in Japan. Huge lines, heavily covered in clusters of oysters, are winched up from the deep sea. They are fed into a spinning metal drum that washes away the ocean debris and separates the tight clumps, looking quite like a chaotic amusement park ride for shellfish. The clean oysters cascade into bright yellow baskets, which are then hoisted by mechanical cranes and nimble forklifts in a highly efficient industrialized ballet. Inside the processing building, skilled workers swiftly shuck the fresh oysters, popping the hard shells open to reveal the plump meat inside. The seafood gets a final gentle rinse before being tightly vacuum sealed in plastic. In a cozy kitchen setting, a fantastic preservation recipe unfolds. The oysters are gently pan-fried in a splash of olive oil, then neatly packed into a glass jar layered with fresh garlic slices and whole red chilies. Submerged completely in golden oil, this rich oyster confit is finally served elegantly on top of crisp crackers. Thanks for watching Noal Farm. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss out on our next amazing farming journey. See you then.